Hello and welcome. I'm David, and with me is my co-host Zach. Zach, can you tell our viewers what we're looking into today?
Yep, we're going to be doing a video on OSIRIS-APEX and its close pass of the Sun, and a little bit about its past and future.
Awesome. Let's get into it.
NASA has recently announced that they have completed health checks on OSIRIS-APEX after it had made a close flyby of the Sun. Despite not being designed to get as close to the Sun as it did, NASA is pleased to announce that the spacecraft is healthy. OSIRIS made its close approach to the Sun on January 2nd. On that day, the craft came within 46.5 million miles, or 74.8 million kilometers of the Sun, about 25 million miles, or 40.2 million kilometers closer than the craft was designed to do. This is roughly half the distance between the Earth and the Sun, and is within the orbit of Venus. To prevent overheating, the craft maintained a fixed orientation to the Sun, and one of its two solar arrays was positioned to provide shade to the craft's more sensitive components. The spacecraft was also inactive between the months of December and March, with only limited telemetry data available during that time.
Once the spacecraft came out of its safe mode, its team back home was able to start communicating and collecting data again with it, and gave it a clean bill of health. Not only did they give it a clean bill of health, but they actually discovered that some issues that the spacecraft had originally had actually been resolved. A camera that will be used by OSIRIS to image and map the surface of the asteroid Apophis saw a 70% reduction in hot pixels. Hot pixels show up as white dots in images from cameras that have spent a lot of time in space. The team believes the heat from the sun reset the pixels through annealing. Annealing is a process well known to scientists, and spacecraft are sometimes equipped with heaters in order to use annealing to restore function to damaged instruments. Additionally, a spectrometer on OSIRIS had a rock from the asteroid Bennu stuck in a calibration port. It was discovered that at some point during the close pass, the rock seems to have been shaken loose. The team suspects the spacecraft went through enough engine burns and maneuvers to get the rock to be dislodged.
David mentioned the names of two asteroids, Apophis and Bennu. You may be asking yourself, what do asteroids have to do with OSIRIS? Well, to answer that, we need to look into the spacecraft's past and future. OSIRIS-APEX used to be known as Osiris Rex when it was originally sent on a mission to Bennu to collect a sample from the asteroid's surface. Originally launched in 2016, Osiris Rex reached its destination in 2018. It then began studying the asteroid extensively in order to pick a suitable location to land. On October 20, 2020, it landed on Bennu and was able to successfully collect a sample. OSIRIS left Bennu in 2021 and finally made it back to Earth orbit in 2023. It then sent the sample down to Earth, where it was successfully recovered.
At the end of its mission to Bennu, OSIRIS was found to still be in great working condition, with over a quarter of its fuel still remaining. Instead of shutting down, NASA gave OSIRIS a new mission, and therefore Osiris Rex became OSIRIS-APEX. The new mission for OSIRIS put it into an elliptical orbit around the Sun to enable it to eventually rendezvous with the asteroid Apophis. Its mission is to observe what happens to Apophis when it makes a close pass of Earth in 2029. The asteroid will get to about 20,000 miles, or 32,200 kilometers from the Earth at its closest approach, and scientists want to use OSIRIS to study the effects of Earth's gravity on the asteroid. They predict that Apophis will have its orbit changed, its rotation on its axis adjusted in both speed and direction, and even think it will be possible the asteroid's surface will experience quakes and landslides. Finally, OSIRIS will get close to the asteroid's surface to help scientists better understand its composition.
Okay, here we are nearing the end of another video. We've gone over OSIRIS-APEX and its current mission and its past missions. David, what are your thoughts on today's topic?
I think it is really exciting and hopefully good news that we were able to repurpose OSIRIS from its original mission. Once it had completed that, it had gone all the way up there, got its payload of scientific stuff from the Bennu asteroid, and then we were able to bring it all the way back here and then get extra mileage, both literal and metaphorical, to send it to the orbit around the sun, so that it was able to sit out there for years before it will make another make another pass with its new mission to Apophis. And I think being able to do those multi-stage journeys is a very exciting prospect for the future. But what do you think?
Well, I actually remember, watching the approach to Bennu and some of the clips and videos that NASA put out when that mission was going on, especially the video of the little sample arm going down and making contact with the Bennu surface. And I mean, still today think it's amazing how we can send, these tiny little spacecraft out into the vastness of the solar system to find what is relatively just a speck of dust. These asteroids are tiny compared to the distances of the solar system. So to me, it's just amazing we have that ability. And like you, I also find it amazing how they were able to determine that the craft was still good to go and come up with a new mission, a new goal for it, and send it on its way. That kind of ingenuity and ability to continue to use equipment is pretty amazing. So anyway, viewers, how do you feel about this mission? Are any aspect of Osiris Rex / OSIRIS-APEX? Let us know in the comments below.
If you've made it this far, make sure you like and subscribe for more Beyond Earth news.
Thanks for watching.